On that note, I didn't even know this, right? So for a few years after this, we were blackballed from Activision events.
Welcome back to Spooncast. My name is Spoon, your host, and I'm joined here today with CR.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, which I'm interviewing today. He is the founder of godisageek.com, which is a game reviewing website. Okay, so let's talk about God is a Geek for a bit. Okay, it's a
Sure.
game review website, right?
Yeah, so I started God is Geek when I was at university, actually. I wanted to write about video games. I wanted to review them because I was a big gamer. I still am. Well, not as much as I was, but I still love games. I wanted to basically get into that industry. And I thought, what's the best way of doing it? I don't want to write for someone else. I don't want to work for someone else. Let me set up something on my own. And I got my uni friends involved, and they all used to write for the site. And it took off quite big. It's quite dodgy, actually. You want to hear a dodgy story about how we boomed success?
We like dodgy stories on Spoon's websites, and everything about Spoon was dodgy. Anyway, yeah.
So right now it's one of the biggest websites in the UK, one of the biggest video game websites. We're on billboards, we're on TV ads for like FIFA and COD and stuff like that. It's quite well known. We get all the latest games sent to us and all that kind of stuff. But in the beginning, we were just like a little blog. It was just me and 4 uni mates writing about what we enjoyed and what news we could figure out in the games industry. And we wanted to get big, and we wanted to get big quick. But not only that, we also wanted to get early access to games, which is obviously what all games reviews websites get. You get to play the game before it comes out. And it's tough to do that. Now, one of our guys back in the day, who's not a member of the site anymore, I should add, acquired, let's say, a copy of a video game before it came out. And this was Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, the game that started everything.
This is the game that started everything. He acquired it, he played it, he loved it, he wrote a review, put it on the website, and the traffic was crazy. And what we didn't know back then was there's embargoes, right? So Activision will give you a copy of the game, or usually these days, to be honest, they take you out, they send you out somewhere, they put you in a hotel, they let you play the game under lock and key. But sometimes they can send you a copy of the game early, and they say the embargo is such and such time at such and such date, which means you can write about it, but you can't publish it until that time and date.
Okay.
So that it's fair for everyone. So we all the publications get it online at the same time, so it's everyone's getting it. But we didn't know about embargoes. So my friend acquired a copy of the game early, wrote about it, pushed it onto the website straight away. So we were the first people to have a Modern Warfare 2 review. So as you can imagine, we got a lot of traffic for that. We got thousands and thousands of views, and I think that is what started the momentum and the growth that made God is a Geek the success that it is today, because of some dodgy guy getting a dodgy copy of a game early.
Are you allowed to say that on here?
I don't know. I don't really care.
Okay, alright. If you get cancelled because of me, we're controversial out here, so we don't condone this, but we do condone it at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
I definitely do not condone getting dodgy early releases of games. Get it through their official channels,
Yes,
but
pay for the game. Don't never.
I'll
pirate
always
games.
support your industry. Yeah.
Yes, or they will die off. Anyway.
Usually I buy multiple copies of COD actually, because it's one of those games I want on the Xbox and the PlayStation and the PC, so I make up for it.
All right, flex. Okay.
But and to be honest, on that note, I didn't even know this, right? So for a few years after this, we were blackballed from Activision events. So when the site started to get big, we get to go to events, and you get to get hands-on with the game early, or you just get to go to a party, and it's free food and drink, and you just have a celebration. You meet other people. This is before influencers, really. This is before YouTube was actually big. So it's mostly other games reviewers. These days, the events are full of YouTubers and Instagrammers and all these kind of people. But we were blackballed from all Activision events. I couldn't figure out why.
What do you mean by blackboard? Like,
as in, we weren't invited to them. But it was worse than that, because I blagged my way into one once, and I got kicked out. And I couldn't understand why. I was like, I'm Calvin from God is Geek. Don't you know who I am? They dragged me out. They dragged me out of this event. And I'm like, okay, cool, something's going on here. Activision hate us. And this is years after, so I'd forgotten about our dodgy start. Anyway, I found out eventually there's this guy, I won't say his surname, but his first name is Matt. He's got a massive chin. KSI mentioned him in one of his songs, right?
Oh, shit.
Can't see me riding in my Lamborghini. Anyway, this guy is a proper you know what he is. And he was the guy who actually figured that we must have acquired a dodgy version of this game back in the day, and he blackballed us from all future Activision events forever. Anyway, he eventually got kicked out or left the company or whatever, and we were fine. And we've done a lot of amazing work with Activision since then, and we help each other out. That's how the industry works. But yeah, I had beef with this guy way before KSI, mate.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Wait. Beef with KSI. Is that one famous guy?
This guy isn't famous, but KSI had beef with him as well.
Okay, alright. Oh, some intel. I didn't know. Whoa. Stop right there. If you would like more podcasts, click to the right on the screen. And if you would like to see some of my vlogs, click on the left card on the screen.